ensuring that you're in as comfortable a place as you can be, making sure that you're supported so that you can allow your body to relax and be safe, in a place where you can have your eyes closed and be uninterrupted for just a little while. And just allowing yourself to follow my voice. And I want to remind you that I said you don't need to be able to see anything, have a good imagination at all. You might be able to imagine it, and if not, just follow along with the story. And as with all of the others, we begin with just some breaths. Bringing awareness to your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Allowing yourself to follow my voice, which is already quite familiar to you, to a place that is a little bit deeper inside of you, just a little bit calmer. And there will be moments where you will not hear my voice, so you can have an opportunity to attend to your own experience. But I will be here with you the entire time. And you will have an opportunity to talk about your experience with this when we meet by phone. So I'm going to bring to mind for you water. There are so many different images of water. And I'm going to give you two different choices to see which one you like the best. In the first one, I'd like you to imagine, and once again, it doesn't matter if you can't see it, just imagine it. Imagine that you're sitting by a river. You're very comfortable. You may be in the shade with just a little bit of sun filtering through the trees. It's just a nice, comfortable day. And there you are by the river. It's very safe, and because it's in your imagination, you can be all by yourself and be totally safe by the river. And you will notice that there are different parts of this river, as often happens with rivers. There's places where it moves very fast and places where it moves much slower. So I'm going to invite you to focus for just a moment. Focus on a river that might be moving very quickly. It's loud and it's splashing. It's going over and around the rocks. just moving so quickly. And just notice how it feels as you focus on this river, this part of the river that's moving so fast. Notice how that feels to you. Does it feel energizing? Does it feel comforting? Does it feel just too loud and fast? Just notice that river just moving oh so fast, going a little bit downhill, which makes the water just rush. As you just take in that energy from the quickly moving river, noticing how that feels to you. Even allowing your body to reset to that flow of the water, that cool, clear water. And then you begin to bring your attention to another part of the river. And this is probably where it's leveled out a little bit, where the water is still flowing and it's still cool and it's still clear. But it's moving at a slower pace. It's still going over and around the rocks and the obstacles. But it's not as loud. And it's not splashing. It's just easily and effortlessly moving, flowing forward. And just allow yourself to attune your body to this part of the river, noticing how it feels to imagine that sensation in your body, that cool flowing. Just imagining it flowing effortlessly and easily around obstacles, moving forward. And notice, does this feel calmer? Does this feel more energizing? What's it like when you attune yourself to the part of the river that's flowing effortlessly and easily forward? And there's one more part of the river. It's a place where the rocks have made a bit of a pool. And even though the water is flowing around it, in this place right here, it's quite still. And if a leaf should happen to just fall on this part of the river, this pool, it would just float. The water is still cool and the water is still clear, but it's quiet, just a little bit of trickle coming in over the rocks and out to keep the pool very clean. And just notice how it feels to reset your body to this cool, still water. How does this feel in your body to just be with this? Is this more calming? Is this more comfortable? And ask yourself, which part of the river feels the most comfortable to you right now? Which part, when you imagine it, is the most helpful to you? And this may change from time to time. But give yourself just a moment to focus on the part of the river that you are enjoying the most. Whether it's the fast moving, splashing and loud, the flowing effortlessly and easily, but much more quietly around the rocks, or the still pool. And just take a moment to just imagine that part of the river that feels the best to you. And notice how that feels in your body. Good. So while you're still thinking of the water, I'd like you to imagine now that you can immerse very safely and easily. You can either immerse yourself in the water, put yourself in the water, or you can put a part of your body in the water. Or you might want to imagine that there's another place that's warmer. Whatever temperature you would like. See what it would feel like to imagine that a part of your body is in a warm or a cool river or lake or pond. Or imagine that this part of your body can have the water flowing over it. Or even that you yourself can very safely and easily feel yourself just immersed in the water, just floating. Or even sitting right by the side of the water, dangling feet in or putting hands in. Whatever feels comfortable to you. This is your imagination, so you can allow it to be just the way you want it. allowing yourself to just imagine that either your whole body or a part of your body is immersed in water. That's just the temperature that you want it to be. And allowing yourself to feel how comforting and calming this water can be. If it doesn't feel comfortable to think of having your whole body in water or floating on water, then just imagine one part of your body, a hand, a foot, whatever part of your body needs the comforting. Just imagine and allowing yourself to feel the calm healing of the water. The calm healing of the water. Or the water rushing over and taking away with it anything that is not helpful to you. Rushing over it and taking away anything that is not helpful to you. And when you're ready, you can bring yourself back from being by the river, opening your eyes for just a moment or more, and giving yourself some time to think about what that experience was like for you, knowing that at any time you can go back to that river, and any time you do, it will get more and more familiar and more comfortable for you.